And here's part four, bro. It's getting longer and longer, but because I know how to tell a damn story, honey. And I'm even leaving out so much shit because I'm trying to leave out names and places and things. So somebody that you don't want to be, mentioned, because like I said, there's no shame in my game, honey. But honestly, the point where I left off is that, when we talk about the void and the void that it creates, is that, you get to a certain point where the effect of the thing, it has you where you're trying to fill a void. And in this void, you just constantly trying to boom, 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 boom. And what I found is that it didn't have that quite effect on me. Everything was still like, which was a rare thing because most people, they have the effect, and what happens to them is that they immediately become like super bottoms, like super duper 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 duper, can't get enough. And the problem that it's created in the community is that, people become careless. They lose themselves unto it. So what happens next is that, you make that mistake. And I want to say a mistake. I mean, you just slip up, or you just say, oh, it's all good. I'm just gonna go this one time. And then what happens is that next thing you know, you're sitting in the doctor's office, and then they're saying, your test came back positive. And, then we have this sense of despair, and then we turn ourselves completely over to it in the community. I mean, like, you go completely over to it. And this was going to bring back about another subject, which I'm going to touch on. And, and I'm going to be letting the whole business out on. You don't like it, I don't care. What's my saying? You won't get used to it, y'all. Make my mouth bleed. But, it really opens a door. It opens a floodgate for, the misery and despair and the things that you're going through, because you have to deal with, this newfound, condition or illness, and then you're bitter about it, girl, because you was just out here trying to have fun and do your thing and da-da-da-da-da-da, and, why me, and so on, so on, so on. And it's, instead of just being big about it and be like, what, I went out there and I was playing with fire and my ass got burnt. Now let's deal with healing these motherfucking, these burn wounds, let's just get this shit healed. Because it can heal. And that's what most people in the community are not being told, that it can heal. No, your status won't go away, but you deal with it. And, what I have found is that there is not we're not even like recognizing it. It's still a fun whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-whoop. And I'm just trying to find out where we're going to wait for 5 or 10 years to go down the road and we're going to say, oh, well, this has an effect. People out here, in these party scenes doing, crystal meth and having these sex parties and these little hookups, honey. It's killing people and it's just having this large-scale effect where, so many people are losing their lives behind it. And it's not, a joke. It's not party time. It's not playtime. Honestly, I know how to party. And I'm not saying it because I'm special. Because, it took a long time. And I know what my bane is. My bane is that, I have to know when to say when to lay my ass down, when to say enough is enough, when to say no, this is not a good fucking idea. And I cannot turn myself over and say, okay, I'm just going to lose all my inhibitions, which lead into the next thing, to the extreme things. Okay, fetishes. And I don't know how the rest of the gay community feels about it. Fetishes and the gay community are not the same thing, baby. Take it how you want to take it. Take it how you want to take it. You can get mad. You can get sad. You gonna tell on me? But shit, I don't give a fuck. Tell somebody. Write it down. Tell a friend. You best bet to pray on it. Because it's not the same thing. Girl, getting tied up and beat, put up in flames, people doo-dooing on you and peeing on you and all this shit. Girl, my time in San Francisco, honey, I'm thinking I'm like into the gay lifestyle, honey, but I had to realize that there was a line and there was a connotation. And this is, you know, this is why I had to learn that there was a difference. Yes, baby, there's a difference. There's a difference between being, you know, in the gay lifestyle, honey, and then participating in a fetish. You know, with somebody having somebody's arm up in your body. Not cute, girl. Not cute. But that's just for me, and that's for probably like the most of the nation. This is like a very small percentile. You know, when I see a jar that's in this about, I'm like, what's this jar for? What's this, hair grease? They talking about no elbow grease. Elbow grease? What you mean elbow grease? Oh, this is good for ashy elbows or something? No, they're like, no, this is good for fisting. Fisting? What do you mean fisting? Fisting? What? Would we fighting, girl? What? We in the ring, bitch? What are we doing? Fisting? Get you knock motherfucker out. What you talking about? No, fisting. I was like, what? And when I saw my first video, I was like, oh, hell to the no. Hell to the no. But I ain't talking about to each their own, honey. To each their own, honey. But please don't come in my face. But you know, but there are consequences, honey. There are consequences. How many times have you seen this cute fine man? Well, I know how many times I have. I've seen it happen to me like 2 or 3 times. But it was this fine man. He was just so fine, honey. Couldn't do nothing with him. I ain't had no pleasure. He ain't had no pleasure. Small man. I ain't bragging or nothing. I ain't know. Girl, stop the fisting. Stop the huge checks and things. And stop it. Stop it. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Right back.